All right. After the last reaction that I did to the hardship of BTS, I was frustrated. You guys saw it in the video, and one of you guys recommended that I checked out Karma is an Army. So this one is supposed to show, the fan base actually protecting them and, at least being there by themselves, by their side, to show that, there's people that love them and, appreciate what they do. And hey, I'm up all for this shit, okay? Last video was it pissed me off, so this one, you guys are gonna see another side of me that you probably haven't seen. So buckle up, let's get it. This is Karma is an Army. Yeah, let's get it.
First of all, this video is not intended to hate other groups in any ways.
Yeah.
I made this video to show you that you shouldn't belittle a group or any human being just because they have a dream. Because you don't know what karma will do to you someday. And excuse me for grammar mistakes, cause we been new I sucks in English.
Hey man, first of all, your English is amazing. But yeah, like, thank you for, starting that with some acknowledgement, of like, some stuff that we should keep in mind. But, sorry, I can't promise you that I'm gonna, keep that promise. But yeah, let's get back to it. Your English is amazing, and I love the little joke that you made after.
And excuse me for grammar mistakes, cause we been new I sucks in English. Now let's talk about case number 1.
Yeah.
This one is from October 2016, when BTS didn't have any D-sang yet. I know, right? Poor them. That's why BTS didn't have any D-sangs yet, because their fans is more focused on YouTube. But on November 19th, 2016, which is just 1 month after previous tweet, BTS got their first D-sang in MMA 2016. And even after BTS...
Damn. Bruh. Damn, that fucking sucks. You tweet that and then a year later, we have it. So what was that you were saying? What did you say about not having this? Damn, man.
BTS got their first D-sang in MMA 2016. And even after BTS got D-sang, they still refuse to acknowledge that achievement. They keep comparing BTS with other group. BTS is only 1 year younger, only has 1 D-sang. And this other group is 1 year older, and has 15 D-sangs. Huge difference. But Karma is an Army. On December 2nd, 2016, BTS got another D-sang in Mama, Artist of the Year. But haters gonna hate. BTS.
Right. And that brings me to my next point. What does the amount of D-sang that you get have to do with the fact that you still got one? Like, huh? Like, after you get one, the rest shouldn't even really matter. I don't know what that achievement is or like what that medal means, but I feel like once you get one of the trophy, you just get like over it. You can get like 16 in a how do you get 16 in a year? How does it work anyways? Or 15, whatever they said. It's not making sense, right? But I feel like after you get one, the first one is always the exciting one. I feel like the rest should be like, okay, after you get the first one, it should be like, okay, I'm capable of this shit, like I can actually do it. And that's when you start to know, hey, your work is actually good or great, That's all you gotta know from, achieving something or like a trophy. That's all you gotta get, It's just like a feedback. Or like, you're doing such an amazing job here, a surprise. But it shouldn't really matter the amount of time that you get it. Stupid.
Only have 2 D-sang. BTS only have 2 D-sang. This other group just earned their 16 D-sang in 4 years. BTS will literally never achieve that. Be quiet. And karma strikes again. In 2019, BTS got 20 D-sangs, 2 D-sang from 2016, 3 D-sang from 2...
Alright, you guys gotta explain to me what is this D-sang thing, okay? Damn! 20? After they were talking about 16? Yeah, eat that shit, man. Eat that shit.
2017, 13 D-sangs from 2018 and 2 D-sangs from 2019. Now we shall
Nah,
move
nah, nah. I gotta take that back, man.
17.
Wait.
13 D Sangs from 2018 and 2 D Sangs from 2019.
Yeah.
Now we shall move to case number 2. Before
shall
Love
move on.
Yourself tier comeback, some people think BTS overproduced song and they believe that tier comeback will be flop. And BTS could never reach 1 million pre-order sales. ARM is going for million pre-orders. I'd like to see them try. This BTS comeback will be a tragic failure, mark my words. Their sales won't even reach the sales of the DNA album. It won't even reach 1 million. It will be a awakening slap to their reality. So get your popcorn ready, because BTS will be the worst flop in K-pop history. Back to 2006.
Bruh. My face was literally that when, the audio thing was reading the tweet that they tweeted. Yeah. You know, forgot what I was gonna say or how to word it. But damn, man. You all just be quick to tweet something, just for the fun of it or like for the clout of it, without taking a moment to, I don't know, check yourself into reality. I'm like, oh shit, this is a human being at the end of the day. There's no point of comparing two different group of K-pop or whatever the case might be. There's no point of comparing them. Like each of them came in this industry with different style that they had in mind. But you all are so quick to judge. Oh, numbers. Oh, trophies. Like there's no way you can always be like, okay, we're gonna appreciate this shit. Fuck whatever I need to compare right now. Let's just appreciate it. Like
16. Netizen also underestimating BTS album sales. They couldn't believe that BTS will ever reach 1 million sales. After Love Yourself tier released, tier reportedly surpassed more than 1,400,000 pre-orders, proving that BTS eventually can reach 1 million album sales in one pre-order. It also proves that tier comeback was not a flop like what they predicted. Soon after that, some people started using No 10 Million No Opinion to belittle BTS and ARMY. In December 2018, BTS officially reached 10 million sales according to Gaon Music Chart. With 5 million album sales from 2018 alone. Therefore BTS surpassed Big 3 in Gaon sales 2018 with just 2 albums. Love Yourself
bruh, why do people do this such thing? Oh, the first one was like, oh, they're never gonna surpass 1 million, pre-orders, and then boom, it was done. It was way past 1 million too, and they're like, oh, now it's 10 million. Like, come on, man. Like, just come on, you know. You're just so. I don't know, man. Let's get it. This one was supposed to make me happy, but like, it's just making me fucking mad even more when I see this kind of stupid shit.
Tier and Love Yourself answer. Moving to the next case, when
Hey,
BTS
it's getting me mad, but at the same time, when they use the faces of the BTS member, the ferny ones of them, it just make it even more funnier. Like, look at this. This
were
is
nominated for Top Social Artist in 2017.
I
When
might have
BTS
skipped it a
tier and
little
Love
bit.
Yourself answer. Moving to the next case, when BTS were nominated for Top Social Artist in 2017. Some other fandom stated that it is irrelevant, and they didn't wish to win such award. You all are going to wish you have a BBM as, no, we are fine with all of our faves music awards, I'll pass this to other fandoms. Some of them also votes for Justin Bieber, just because they didn't want BTS to win. Since my fave doesn't need Billboard, I'm going to let you win, Justin Bieber. But BTS actually got an invitation from the BBMers to attend the ceremony, and thanks to ARMYs, BTS finally become the winner of Top Social Artist in BBMers 2017. They also got more recognition and gained new fans after winning the award. Fast forward to a year after, BTS were nominated again in the BBMers. Some other fandom even started to wish for the same award. Before, why do people want Korean groups be Western so bad? After, how many weeks do you need to be nominated for a BBM as? But, they said that it is delusional for BTS to perform, or having a comeback stage at the BBM as. Why do ARMYs actually think America will actually let BTS perform at the BBM as? That's next level delusional. Just because they hand you social media award doesn't mean they will allow them to have their comeback on the stage too.
You know, I'm not saying, I'm not saying that's right, but I kind of feel like they have a point because you guys mentioned that the Grammys let them perform, but like they just made them the last people yet. They made cloud of them. To make people come and watch it. Even though they kind of let them perform the last few minutes, even it wasn't even that long. So that point kind of it's a fair point, but it's not really relevant. But it kind of brings attention to that kind of ignorant that they do when it comes to other country musician. So it's a fair point, but it's not true. At this time, this wasn't the perfect to make that kind of a comment. But yeah,
Do you people really think that a pop group would have a comeback stage in the United States? But as always, karma is an army. BTS got invited not only as the nominees,
Right.
but also as the performer in BBM's 2018, and their performance will be a world TV premiere for Fake Love. And of course they also become the winner of Top Social Artist Award for 2 years in a row. Now we shall talking about the latest event, the Grammys.
Unhinged flavor! Jolly Ranchers Sour Gummies!
Your Broadway wishes granted at Disney's Aladdin. Audiences and critics agree it's
man,
exactly
come on.
what you
I want
wished
to watch
for.
this thing,
Don't
man.
miss
Move.
Aladdin,
Oh,
the
I
hit
gotta
Broadway
skip
musical.
this.
On September 11th, BTS were invited to the Grammy Museum for the first time, but some people act like it never happens. I don't remember BTS being invited to the Grammy Museum. Must have slipped my mind up. Well, mayhaps they didn't have any internet in that day. Anyway, in October 2018, Big Hit announced that they have submitted BTS for 6 Grammy Awards. And as always, there's people who make fun of this. BTS stans think they are getting Grammy nomination tomorrow. BTS stans really think they gonna get a Grammy nomination for their faves. Unfortunately, there isn't a Grammy for having Twitter follow a hun. It's earned and you can't vote. Fun fact, Big Sweat will never touch a Grammy, and in a few years, they will be forgotten. Jokes on them, hahaha. Cause BTS got their first Grammy nomination, right after they said that.
I'm telling you, man. People just hate for no reason at all. They just hate, you know. The people that they say like they're so irrelevant are the same people that they want to talk about. So how is BTS not irrelevant and they're not gonna be anywhere in a couple years? Yet you're still tweeting about them. Like, make it make sense. You're just contradicting yourself, you know. And it's so embarrassing, especially after all this event happened right after you said whatever you said. Like,
that. Even though it's for their album design, it's still a nomination, and it's still an achievement for BTS and ARMY. But of course, some people were pressed about it, and they can't accept the fact that Love Yourself Tear got a Grammy nomination for Best Recording Package. They said Tear album design looks like the hair on their shower wall. Well, a nomination is still a nomination, at least we got one, and who knows what will happen in the future, mayhaps we might even win one. And this design is a masterpiece. The designer worked so hard for this, please respect.
right.
After BTS got a Grammy nomination, haters trying to find something about BTS to hate on. And they come up with this one. No Grammys invite, no opinion. But karma loved BTS so much. On February 4th, 2019, Variety announced that BTS will appear as presenters at the 61st Annual Grammys, which also fulfilled BTS's dream to attend the ceremony. After the ceremony, BTS were also invited to an exclusive Grammy Winners event only. BTS was honored with an invitation to take portrait at the Grammy backstage studio, which only Grammy winners are allowed to have their portraits taken by the famous photographer Danny Clinch. Yes, BTS did that. Now let's talk about BTS concert. BTS can only sold out 16K, not more, it's their limit, while my
Bro, you all just getting the trend here. It's just like the hardship and like the video that we watched. The trend is just like, they're just they're just try to put blockage. Sorry, they just keep trying to put blockage that aren't even realistic to them. But to BTS it's like something that's doable. Like what the fuck. Like to them it seems unrealistic and undoable. That's just the mindset, and that's how they're brought up to be. That's why they end up hating, like, oh, 1 million, 10 million, oh, no Grammys, win this amount of trophies. Like, come on, man. Like, it's just something with numbers, that they think is unrealistic because they don't know the environment of industry, even though BST is. What the fuck did I just say? Did I say BS? Yeah. BTS is capable of anything. As you guys can see, every number they say, next thing, they did it even more better than that. So it's kind of stupid. They just keep doing the same trend over and over. Oh, just do this amount of numbers. If you can't do that, then you're not better than this. Like, it's just the same trend. It's so stupid.
My fave sold out jam sold 70K and adding extra seats due to high demand. Okay, but a year after, BTS Love Yourself tour in Seoul sells out with total 90K seats in Jamsil Stadium. They said BTS can't sell out more than 16K. Looks like it was wrong, hahaha. LMFAO until BTS.
Bruh, I like the fact that they have a bot reading all this stuff. It add the funniness to it. Like, listen to this.
Looks like it was wrong, hahaha. LMFAO until BTS has concert at Tokyo Dome, then you can talk. But for right now, continue with these self-drags. Well, looks like we can talk now, because last November BTS performed in Tokyo Dome for Love Yourself tour and the tickets sold out for 2 days. So, who dragged themselves in the end? For sure it's not ARMYs.
Definitely not.
Does BTS really think they can sell Ziggo Dome? I said that Karma love BTS, but I'm saying it again, because in June 2018, Ziggo Dome announced that BTS concert is completely sold out, once again proving that BTS are capable to sell every dome they went to. They are aiming for National Stadium in Singapore, LMRO. You think you can fill that up? That stadium got filled up during National Day only, so like they expect the whole nation to stand them, LMRO. Karma come through. Toggle SG announced that BTS is the first Korean act to perform at the Singapore National Stadium, and they also the first one to sell it out. After all, I guess the whole nation really stand BTS, hahaha. We are living in a world where BTS really think they can sold out Citi Field. I never thought the end of the world will happen so soon. Let's talk when their show will be sold out, which mean we will never talk, because they wouldn't sell so many tickets. Oh well, the truth is there is overwhelming demand for BTS. Therefore the tickets for BTS Citi Field concert is no longer available, which means they sell out Citi Field Stadium. I honestly amazed how haters always find a way to ridicule BTS and ARMY.
Okay. I'm just getting tired of this stupid trend of just saying, oh, you can't do this, you wouldn't do this, you wouldn't do this, they're not capable of this. Like, at the end of the day, you guys gotta come to a conclusion that BTS is an actual group that delivers. Like, this guy can deliver anything you want them to do, and oh my god, it's just repetitive of like stupid stuff. Do this number, you won't do this. Yeah, like, it's just annoying, and they're not doing all this stuff, so they'll prove to the haters that, hey, we can do it. No, they're just doing it because that's their job. Like, you also got to come to a realization, like, they do this for a living. People already know what they're capable of. So you saying they wouldn't be able to do this doesn't really bother them. If they don't do it, then okay, whatever they were able to do, that's what they will live with it. At the end of the day, that's what they come out to do. Like, they come out there to deliver what they can, and if people appreciate it, then good. They go back home, or like go where they're supposed to go, and then boom, come back next day and do the same thing. Like, they're not gonna be out here trying to, oh, you want me to do 90,000? Okay, I'll do that. Like, no, they're just gonna do whatever they can, whatever the marketing management can do for them, like advertising the stuff. Their fans can buy the tickets, like whatever works out, works out. But the rest, just you cannot control anything else, you know? If they don't meet your expectation of like how many Grammys they need to win, or like how many tickets they need to sell in like a stadium, then bruh, you're delusional.
Just look at this tweet. OP only said that they wished BTS will perform in Rosabol Stadium someday. This tweet didn't contain any hate towards the other, but the reply under it is crazy. Keep on beaming, sweetie. Have fun trying. It is actually not explicit and less offensive than other hate comments towards BTS and ARMY. But the fact that they doubt us for every single thing is ridiculous.
Right.
But in the end of the day, BTS and ARMY can achieve everything.
On
And
that.
BTS really going to perform in Rosabol and any other stadium. Therefore today's episode of Karma is an ARMY ended here. I'm sorry if I offended anyone. And
Oh,
thanks
no.
for watching.
Bro, you did not. Oh shoot. Sorry. Here, let's try to find. Sorry.
First of all, this video is not intended to hate other
This
groups.
is part 2 here.
Hello armies.
This is part 2. Anyway, man, that was just the first part to it, which it kind of annoyed me a little bit because it was just so stupid. Just the same trend over and over. Oh, they wouldn't do this, they wouldn't do this. And it's just like they don't learn from the first, you know, comparison. And that's what it comes to, like, comparison, like, you know. I don't know, man. It's just so stupid.
I'm back again to fill your army ego. First of all, this video is not intended to hate other groups in any ways.
Right.
I made this video to show you that you shouldn't belittle a group or any human being just because they have a dream. Because you don't know what karma will do to you someday. And excuse me for grammar mistakes, cause we been new I sucks in English. Now let's start. Before Big Hit announced BTS Love Yourself Speak Yourself tour, some people think BTS will never perform in a big stadium like Rosabol. But after Big Hit announced BTS Stadium tour, they started to doubt if BTS will ever sell out the show. Can they even fill the stadium? Are they sure they have a fan base here to sell out Wembley? Mayo. You are not that famous beach. Armpits really think BTS gonna sell out those stadiums tomorrow. Looking forward to the downfall. LMFAO baby.
Oh my god. Have you guys realized how they try so hard to be funny with this name calling stuff? You know, like the first one was the BTS word and then armpit. Oh my god, like the.
If you can't face the fact that BTS probably won't fill up Soldier Field or any other stadium in America, BB we talking about 56k plus, but we will wait and see. Okay, let's see. On March 1st BTS sold out Wembley, a stadium with 90k capacity in just 90 minutes. And not long after that, the tickets for Stade de France also sold out. Tickets for Rosabol, MetLife, and Soldier Field is also sold out in no time. In conclusion, BTS just sell out 5 stadium concerts in less than a day, resulting in an over...
In conclusion, you all should just stop asking if they can do stuff, you know? Like, it's not the individuals out there themselves, you know, doing the numbers and then saying, oh, you know, you cannot do better than me. Like, I work harder than you. No, it's just some dumbass who's on the Twitter account just like, oh, but they cannot do this. Oh, you know, making some funny name thing, something that they think is funny name calling. You know, when in reality, you know, they're not out there, you know, working hard and saying, oh, you know, I'm doing this. Nobody can do it better than me. If it was that, then, you know, like, okay, you know. It's good that you're working super hard, but you're not. You're just comparing artist to artist that you don't even really know personally, you know, which is mind-blowing.
Overall sell out over 300k seats in one day. StubHub also announced that BTS Love Yourself World Tour is their highest selling tour of the year, and it is also their third biggest in history. And it's not over yet. A day after BTS sell out their tickets, BTS announced additional concert dates for sold-out stadiums on Love Yourself, Speak Yourself tour. So BTS will have a 2-day show in Wembley, Stade de France, Rose Bowl, MetLife, and Soldier Field. And on March 8th, BTS sold out their second date at Wembley Stadium, with approximately 180k tickets sold. In fact, the demand for second day show is more than the first one. For their first day show, the people who were waiting in the queue were 245k, and for their second day show, the people who were waiting in the queue were 271k, which is 30k more than the first day demand. And BTS not only sold out their second day show at Wembley, but also sold out at Stade de France and Rose Bowl. On March 11th, tickets for BTS show in Brazil also sold out in less than 2 hours, more precisely 1 hour 15 minutes, resulting in additional second date show in Allianz Park. Following their first day success, BTS second date show was sold out in just 2 hours. After sell out those stadiums, BTS broke the record of the most attended world tour for a Korean artist, with over 1.8 million attendance with 50 shows. BTS did that, and that's what I called legends. Let's move to the next case.
Oh my god. You know, even between artists, it always comes down to numbers. Oh, I sell more album units than you. Oh, blah blah, my album sell this. Oh, blah blah blah. Like, it just comes to numbers. For some reason, numbers matters more than, oh shoot, I put so much in this album, you know, like I worked hard, I tried to, like, you know, make a connection to my individual life, you know, I didn't just sing it to just, you know, generalize it. I actually use my own experience. Like, no, it doesn't come to that, you know. It doesn't come to how much an artist put into the work. It comes to, oh, how much I sold with my album, blah blah blah, you know. Like, oh, this artist is better. Why? Because he sold this much number than you. How about we talked about how much work I've put into it and like how unique my work is? You know what I mean? Like, it's just so stupid when it comes to comparing numbers, because these numbers that BTS are doing are ridiculous. Ridiculous. Hey man, don't mind my English tonight, man. I don't know what's wrong. I guess I'm just talking way too much, and I'm kind of pissed off a little bit when it comes to this, because it's just a repetitive or like stupid same trend, you know.
Most ridiculous thing I've ever heard is people assuming BTS popularity will going down just because of TXT, and they really have a nerve to think that BTS comeback will be flop. We don't need a Lamayamepedia sheet to stay relevant. We all know that global comeback is gonna flop so hard, they're already losing hype.
The most exciting event in sports. Anything else need to be said?
Every sunset is a song to 8 races.
Nah, man, get out of here.
Actually, many of you don't realize it, but it's a good thing TXT is getting a lot of attention. It means that a lot of armies are leaving BTS for TXT, which further means that BTS's fame and success is going downhill. It's just the beginning. I'm so excited.
Who's TXT?
I'm sorry, but even Recording Academy said BTS are unlikely to slow down anytime soon, and I have to agree with that statement. Because BTS pre-order sale for their new album is rapidly increasing.
Right.
In just 24 hours, Map of the Soul Persona reached 56k pre-orders on K-Town For You. Meanwhile, Love Yourself tier only reached 20k, and Love Yourself Answer only reached 27k pre-orders in the span of 24 hours on K-Town For You. It means Persona pre-order is almost twice as much as Answer pre-order, and it's from K-Town For You only. Not long after Big Hit opened the pre-order, Persona immediately ranked number 1 on Cinera, and also rank 1 on Amazon. Meanwhile, there's a queue to pre-order Persona on Aladdin, because there's so many people who wants to purchase at the same time. Even buying an album is like ticketing now, ha 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 ha. Also, until March 16th, Chinese ARMY's pre-order reached 278k copies, which consist of pre-orders from fan sites, online shops, and individual orders. And Beidou Jungkook Bar is the first fan base to reach 50k album pre-orders in less than 4 days. For the latest update, Persona is currently #1 bestseller on Amazon US, #1 on Amazon Canada, #4 on Amazon UK, and #1 bestseller on K-Town for You with approximately 121k.
You see, this is the kind of stuff that gives certain, I wouldn't call them fans, but certain people audacity to, say BTS or, other artists wouldn't be able to do a certain number because they don't really know what's actually going in the music industry. They don't know what numbers BTS do on a daily basis. Like they don't have the access to that. And obviously BTS isn't gonna come out and brag, oh, we did this amount of numbers. Like no, they don't have time to do that kind of entertainment. They have other stuff prioritized, like their own health, their family, and their fans. They don't got time to come and brag about their numbers. You know, if you decide to be ignorant about it, then that's you. They're not gonna come here and acknowledge you. Oh, sorry, we did not do number like this the way you wanted it. That's how some people want it to be. Oh, we did not do 9,000 K or sold out this amount. Oh, sorry. Oh my God. We're gonna refund.
Copies. And not only excellent pre-order sales, BTS also reportedly will be the musical guest on SNL on April 13th. This will be their worldwide comeback with a global stage to reveal new track performance for the first time on SNL. We can say this is an upgrade from the last time when BTS made a comeback on BBMs. This comeback also gained so many attention from Western media. They all collectively promoting BTS like there is no tomorrow, ha 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 ha. So, BTS comeback is gonna flop, ha. Well, we are flop to flop mayo. No one doing it like BTS indeed. BTS can't even get a pack. Can BTS stans get a job? What you are doing isn't reviving your fave's dad career. Go stream their songs that man even got a pack. Your pass will just die right trying. But they will never come near what this other group has achieved. So sleep and take some growth vitamins. First of all, strong power thank you for encouraging armies to stream. What a supportive queen, clap 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 clap. Anyways, just a day after, BTS finally achieves their first ever perfect all kill with Fake Love. Those hate comments didn't age well, and
Nah, fake love was the shit. I love that song. That song was amazing. But yeah, let's get back to this.
Karma is indeed an army. Do you remember Pyeongchang Olympic? At first we thought BTS were not invited to that event, and some people were clowning BTS because of it. But it turns out that BTS were actually invited by the executive director Song Seung-hwan. They wanted to bring BTS to the Olympic closing, and they tried to cast BTS since 2017, but was unable due to the possibility of BTS overseas schedule. And after that, Jin suddenly uploaded a video of him chilling with some chickens at a farm, which means BTS didn't have an overseas schedule at that time, and other fandoms were mad about it. They said BTS were lazy and so on. But then again, BTS couldn't perform on the Olympic because of the possibility of overseas schedule, a possibility. So it wasn't a confirmed schedule in the first place. And after the whole thing about the Olympic, some people who still salty were so sure that BTS wouldn't get any award at KMA. Since today most armies celebrate the Karma is army for that Olympic news, tomorrow our fandom can celebrate and drag BTS army down for not getting D-sang at Korean Grammy KMA. Have fun tomorrow. Well, stay pressed, because BTS actually win Musician of the Year at KMA 2018. This is the first time for K-pop idol to win such award. Not only that, in February 26, 2019, BTS got Musician of the Year award for the second time, and they also got Song of the Year award and Best Pop Song award at KMA 2019. I'm not saying that BTS just made history, but that's exactly what I'm saying, ha 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 ha. If they are so great, why does not the president send celebration to them? It's just a political...
Let's just get ridiculous with this comparison of stuff that, oh, why don't they do this? Oh, why haven't they done this? Like like I've watched, this is the part 2 to it, and is this the repeat? Same bullshit. You know, like they're not out there to be doing what you think they should be doing. You know, like oh, get the president recognition or like celebration, or whatever amount of awards you want them to get. If you think that it was that easy to get, why didn't you just become an artist and get it yourself? You know, if it was that just easy, you know, you make it sound so easy, yet you're in a position where you can't even. You're probably living in your mom's house, man, or your parents' house, and you're out here talking about, oh, you should get this, you should make this amount of numbers. Hey, man, I don't know if I'm gonna finish this whole thing. I hope you guys understand. And also, it's kind of like late at night, and I got early work tomorrow, so I'll end it after this. Sorry about that, but it's just so annoying, you know.
Offense. They said they are already worldwide, but why haven't the Korean president acknowledged them? The difference between nations pick and social artists are too much. Nations pick based on talents, and acknowledged by their own country, while social artists, based on most retweets on Twitter, because irrelevant in their own country. Maybe they forgot that the GP was upset with that UN speech, because it came off as them promoting their music. First of all, it's so unnecessary to bring up politics into fandom war. Second of all, it's so childish of them to discrediting BTS and especially Namjoon for his UN speech. It was a really important speech, and even if Namjoon talking about their music, it is because it was relevant for the topic. And actually, UN speech by BTS are used as part of school curriculum in various countries. The response from Korean netizens also really positive. They are fascinated at Namjoon's speech. They feel proud, and they really appreciate how diverse BTS are. And as a gift of their UN speech, BTS received custom watches from President of South Korea. The watches have the president's signature inside the face, and an inscription on the back reads "Putting people first," considered to be the president's philosophy.
Hey, man, while the ad is playing,
President Moon Jae-in also
it's really mind blowing that I don't see where politics meet with music, So if they don't get the acknowledgement from the president of Korea, it doesn't really matter, Like they didn't come to do music so they can get acknowledged by president or whoever. They just came do music for whoever wants to listen to it, If that's UN, if they can go talk about what the music impact in the world, then yeah, sure, go for it. That's not promoting your music. That's just saying, this is what I do, and I feel this is what is impacting in this world. There's a big difference. Promoting is like, oh, everybody go check out my song, blah 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 blah. Something directly at promoting, and they don't need to promote. The management can do that easily, and the too grown enough to know what to do and when to do it. I don't think them getting an opportunity to talk at the UN, whatever event, like they weren't there prepared knowing what they need to talk about. They needed to bring attention to something that impacted everybody worldwide. It wasn't just the music career, and like that's such a compliment. I don't think any artist has ever done that. So it's so stupid for them to just bring stupid ideas up like, oh, you can't do this, you wouldn't do this.
Congratulate BTS for topping Billboard 200 chart with Love Yourself tier. He appreciate the sincerity of BTS's dance and singing. He also appreciate them for their melody and lyrics which transcend regional borders, language, culture, and institutions. He also said that BTS will be remembered for a long time. So BTS is actually well appreciated by the president, but on October 10, 2018, a petition demanding for BTS disbandment was filled to the Blue House. Over 3K Koreans have signed for that petition, and apparently it was because of the issue about BTS military service extension, which isn't true at all. BTS were just an object of South Korean politicking for military extension debate. BTS themselves said they will definitely enlist for military service to clear the rumors, and in October 14th, which is just 4 days after that petition, BTS attend Korea-France companionship concert in Paris. President Moon also attend the event and they meet at that place. BTS also extended their contract with Big Hit for 7 more years in October 17th. They basically showing those people that a petition couldn't stop them for reaching their dreams and continue to do what they love. The petition even seems like a joke after BTS awarded Order of Cultural Merit by Korean government in October 25th. They become the youngest recipients for the award, and recently, BTS were added into South Korean national anthem. All of those things proves that BTS is indeed well respected, well appreciated, and they are indeed national treasure in South Korea. That's it for today's episode, and please
National treasure. That's what they are. I feel it should be worldwide treasure. If people that are out of the country also know them and appreciate them, you know. And I told you guys, I feel like I'm just gonna end it here. It's just gonna be stupid hearing the same bullshit of, you know, people tweeting, oh, they wouldn't do this number, they wouldn't get this recognition from the president, blah blah blah. You know, like, we get it. You just don't want to appreciate greatness, you know. They just don't want to appreciate it. So I'm not even gonna bother, you know, pissing myself off because I'm already in a bad mood now, you know. I literally just came up from reacting to Jungkook and RM songs, and they were beautiful. I was in it, you know? And then boom, this stupid stuff, you know. It's always the most dumbest stuff, you know, that people want to compare and, you know, make it seem like it's irrelevant to artists, you know, career, when in reality it's not. But yeah, you know, let's finish this off, but you know, I'm gonna end it here. Sorry, I know you guys enjoy this, but you know, I'd rather react to other stuff that, you know, would make me feel mad, you know, because that's what I'm pretty much getting from this. Like, it's funny and all that stuff, but it's just so stupid, you know. It's just so stupid for them to do this kind of stuff. You know, we all know what BTS is capable of, what they have done, and I'm not here to question, you know, oh, can they do this? You know, no, I'm not in a position to say that. You know, they've already done enough, you know, for me to believe what they're capable of doing. I don't need to question everything, you know. If they haven't done it, then, you know, that's not their goal to do that. They have other stuff prioritized, like I told you guys. But yeah, let's finish this off, man. But
remember that we shouldn't underestimating any other group or fandom. We don't need to do the same thing as they do, and the comeback is really near. There will be so many people who will discrediting BTS and armies, but just ignore, and we will prove them wrong when the time comes, because Karma is army, and she loves BTS. Thank you for watching, and I'm sorry if I offended anyone. Love yourself, love myself, peace.
that's a video. Anyways, man, I really enjoyed this person video editing and everything. It was all funny, but you know, it's just at the end of the day, you know, it just comes to is this repetitive of, like, you know, stupid stuff, you know, comparison of unthinkable, at least them stuff, you know. It's just so funny, and like, you know, we kind of acknowledge that, so they feel like they need to do that. But yeah, you know, I'm just gonna end it at part 2. I feel like, you know, I've had enough of, you know, this bullshit. Like, I already know what BTS is about, what they're doing. They're not here, you know, to meet everybody's expectation of what they need to do, and I don't want to watch that. You know, I'd rather watch other stuff that, you know, BTS does specifically, you know. But yeah, you know, shout out to the army, you know, for doing this kind of stuff. You know, keep supporting them, and yeah, you know, you guys are doing such wonderful job, you know. But yeah, I don't want to keep, you know, messing off my mood, you know, watching this kind of ignoring stuff. So I'll just leave it there. Sorry about that. I'm really sorry. Okay, but I can't do it anymore. But yeah, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, sorry I couldn't make it all the way to the 8 part. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. So yeah, you know, I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe, you know, support the channel, and, you know, recommend other stuff. You know, I'm kind of done of, you know, this BTS hate for no reason. It's annoying. Yeah, I can't talk anymore. I'll go. Alright, see you guys. Peace.